Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 81 of Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Alright, I think it's time to do a few more support combos. I did skip ahead to that week. Not much has happened. Well, except for one thing that I should show. And it will be, well, actually two things. Dorothea got A+ in Reason Magic. So now she's learned Agnia's Arrow. And I switched her to a Warlock class because that gives her a double casting. Which is great for Meteor, that's for damn sure. Apparently this book, or this spell book, has a weight of 13. Wow. And it's said to be like the most powerful form of black magic. Well, I guess we'll see how powerful it is moving forward. Also, Yuri got new magic too, the Silence spell. Foes hit are unable to use magic for one turn. That can be a lifesaver in a certain situation. But it looks like the dude's got a hell of a lot of support combos to have with a lot of people. In fact, if I did all of his, it'd be for no one else. Like, everyone else would have their supports done. I guess I'll talk to Gilbert first.
Ah, hello. Dedu, yes?
Finished praying?
I am, yes. You have grown much since I saw you last. You're a man now.
You barely know me.
True. I suppose we did only meet a handful of times.
As haggard as you look now, you were even worse when I last saw you in the capital.
Haggard, eh? True enough.
Still weighed down by the same regret, I see.
I was unable to protect the king. That is the ultimate failure. One I must atone for.
If you have the spare time to beg forgiveness, then pick up a lance and train.
That would do nothing to atone for the dead.
Your prayers are mere self-indulgence.
You do not understand.
No, I do not. Fargus needed you. His Highness needed you.
There was no other choice but for me to leave. What would you have done if you were in my place? If His Highness had died due to your failures?
If he commanded me to live, then I would live. Otherwise, I would die with him. I have nothing left to lose other than His Highness. Home, family, all but that man I have already lost. You were a knight in service to the king for decades. Not only did you excel in bravery, wisdom, and tactics, but in matters of character, you were an ideal knight, utterly above reproach. That is what His Highness has always said. I have only come this far by modeling my conduct after his stories of you. But now...
Forget those words spoken by His Highness. I am no different a man than I was before, beaten down by sin, alone and weak. I am lost and irredeemable.
Alright, so that's level C with him. Alright, level A with Mercedes.
Oh, Dedu! Are you praying to the goddess of Fodlan? That seems odd. Won't the Duscur gods be upset if they hear you praying to another land's deity?
The Fodlan goddess was recognized in Duscur, too. The deities of foreigners are seen as the protectors of their respective lands. It has been said that we would offer our prayers to her in times of war.
Huh. So the goddess is part of a pantheon. I guess that's one way to interpret it. Anyway, what are you praying for?
For peace to come even one day sooner.
That's a lovely prayer. I was just thinking about praying for that myself.
I see.
Hey, Dedu, what are your plans for yourself once this war is finally over?
To serve His Highness for the rest of my days.
I thought you might say that.
And you?
That's a good question. I I was thinking about traveling to Duscur.
To Duscur? There is nothing of interest left there.
Isn't it where you were born? And isn't it where your wonderful food and stories come from? I think those are reasons enough to visit at least once.
Mercedes. If you will allow it, I would like to accompany you. His Highness would surely grant me leave to go.
You really think so? Then I hope the war ends as soon as possible.
As do I.
We're going to have to shower the goddess with prayers. We'll pray that she watches over and protects us while we work to end this war. Then, when it's finally finished, we can travel.
That promises to be interesting. We should pray to the Duscur gods as well.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Which of the Duscur gods should we pray to?
For victory, we pray to the god of war, or just the god of war.
Come on, what were you going to say? Oh, I know. It's the god of travel, right?
Let us leave it at that.
I knew I was right. You taught me so much about your gods. So let's pray. For the end of the war, and for our safe travels to Duscur.
I was praying to get some bio oil for my many scars. I guess I'm gonna have the bee conversation with Flane and then we'll go explore.
Chop the vegetables into bite-sized pieces. After that, skim the top layer off the pan. Be mindful of the heat.
Certainly, Chef Dedu.
There is no need to call me that. Are you displeased?
No, not in the slightest. I just got momentarily sleepy. It happens to me from time to time. Let me see. First, chop the vegetables. Coming right up, Chef. Dedu.
Good.
I am so bored. Day in and day out, it is nothing but dicing vegetables and waiting for water to boil. I want to feel like I am actually cooking. It is not as though I do not know the basics. He could at least let me hold the spatula sometime.
Next, we peel the vegetables.
Chef Dedu, I was hoping to speak with you regarding something that has been on my mind.
Speak?
Surely you have noticed my skill while wielding pans and knives. Therefore, I think it is time you taught me how to cook. Beyond all this water boiling and vegetable chopping business.
Impossible.
But why?
All must be done in the proper sequence. And the first step here, whether you like it or not, is to learn to use the tools perfectly.
Come now! You have seen how I use a ladle. You know I'm good for it. He has left me no option but to take matters into my own hands. Stubborn you may be, Chef Dedu, but I will show you the true meaning of delicious.
I'm gonna pour some cornflakes in a bowl and the monastery catches on fire. Alright, I think it's time to explore. Honestly, the whole, like, collect several valuable secrets. Oh, you know what? That's nothing to do with the library. That's that stuff with Anna. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. How did I not notice that? I had nothing to do with the Shadow Library. That's all taken care of. And the Amiibo Library, or the Amiibo Gazebo, is empty. I think it's because I'm recording this on the same day I've already emptied this. So I'm not gonna get anything new out of it. Well, I guess I can just get some grub. Seemed like a great idea.
What about...
What is today's special? I think if I'm gonna have some food with people, I think it'll be you two.
The flavor is yeah, you just...
There we go, just get everyone's motivation up. I think that's gonna have to be the game plan right now. I'll go with peach sorbet because I have the most amount of ingredients for that.
This looks delicious.
This is my...
Oh, I think we're almost at A+. Fried crayfish? Maybe no. How about cabbage and herring stew? That does not sound appetizing to me at all. Also, when I did those battles off screen, I'm really noticing
Wow.
Happy's advantage at just being a Valkyrie. Extra range with her spells goes a long way. There you go. Devour.
That looks...
I appreciate...
Also, I should check on the garden afterwards. I almost forgot about that. Now let's see here. Do I want to change Dorothea's goals?
Ooh,
I might, because what's the point of getting her reason up to what, A+? Can she get a new spell at A+? I don't even know. Not A+, S. I think you can get to S.
I've eaten many...
Alright, 3 more times. I'm definitely gonna get A+ on this. Hardly anyone else needs to eat. Oh, you two. Constance and Anna. Oh, we were almost there. Oh well. I guess getting those points over at the greenhouse might make a difference. Alright, let me go harvest. Hey, a miracle bean with that. And give me some of that Pegasus blessings. And there we go. That's all there is to it.
It was shortly.
What can you teach me? Do I want that? I think I'd rather someone who can train me in reason. Catching big fish? I got time for catching big fish. At least I don't have to catch anything for Gilbert. But getting some big fish would be great. Yeah, but it's all blue. I'd say a few more and I'll be at A+. Sure, let's go with that. Yo. Man, I got lots of bullheads. I can offer more to the pagan altar if I so choose. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I know one thing I forgot to do.
Hi there.
I forgot to go to the cathedral. I should get to do another gift. Hi. I appreciate ruined buildings. They symbolize that no home is permanent. We should repair them little by little. What if we just destroyed them all and rebuilt them? They remind us that life is impermanent as well. I knew she'd like that one. Because it is kind of true. Balthus and Annette. I like bringing these two together.
I'm not good.
Singing is...
Hey, I made it to A+, and it's at max. Your supply of activity points for battles and exploration has increased. Oh, so I can battle like 3 times.
Thanks. You have my circumstances, and my wounds have prevented me from being by His Highness's side these 5 years. I am grateful that you have found him for me. I am once again in your debt.
Hey, glad to help. Ooh, what can I get you that's really good? You like cooking? Here's some exotic spices.
For me? Thank you.
His eyes just bulged up. What the hell? Dimitri's still being his cackly old self again.
Need something. See you again soon.
Hold on, where the hell is Annette to? Oh, there she is. I want to get more reason experience.
Professor.
Let me consider.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Oh, she's over in the other room. I think. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button.
The thought of fighting people who were once our friends, it makes my heart heavy. If it was gonna come to this, maybe I should have avoided making friends with people from the Empire and the Alliance to begin with.
I don't think that's the right attitude.
I just don't know, Professor. I'm having a hard time with it. It did often seem strange to me at the Academy that we were studying with all these people from all over the world. But I feel like I've finally started to understand the real reason behind it. The more you get to know people from other places, the harder you'll try to avoid fighting wars with them.
Alright, that's it. God, having 10 activity points to explore in the monastery is gonna be nuts. We'll go kinda manually for now. Group tasks. I think we can change this up now. Probably go with Dedu with armor. And you know what? I'd say Gilbert just to get even more experience together. And we get better experience with heavy armor. That's what I mean to say. So first off, let's get you more in brawling.
I have deepened.
I was just double checking to see if there was actually a budding talent.
Answered correct. No need for praise.
Okay, good enough. Annette, you need more faith experience. And now it's a B.
All that work was worth it.
I don't think she got a new spell from it, though. Which is totally okay with me. Alright, so what can you do? I guess I can always keep you as a sniper. But I want to up your authority.
You're a good professor. I'm finding...
You know, just in case we've got you using gambits.
That wasn't difficult. Your praise is appreciated.
I think that might be for the best.
You're a good professor.
I get that a lot. Alright, Felix, what can you go for? Actually, I'm gonna leave you alone. Constance, it's your turn.
I could do
We already got your class the way I wanted.
mastery.
So let's go with budding talent on brawling. What do you have as a budding talent? Oh, axe?
Not bad. You're
Well, let's see what we can get in axe.
Thanks for...
Axe is now a D.
I'm almost
Okay.
tired of...
Good for
Not
you.
bad.
Yuri, your turn. Oh, you get something in bow? I forgot about that.
Thanks for the tip.
And you get Deadeye.
This is just the beginning.
That's nothing special. That was a waste of time. Hey! Perfect at the right time. Now you got authority level 4.
Go on, sing my praise.
And with that, I think we should get you... Honestly, I don't know. I don't think it matters. You know what, we'll just say bow.
All thanks to you.
Just so you can have it at D.
Can't say I'm surprised.
It'll give you a little bit more versatility. Set it, what do you need? I think it's axe, right?
That?
Okay, good enough. Let's go. Nobody has any questions for me? Why not? Yeah, I'll visit to do. Stop looking on my butt.
Here for the flowers again?
That's right.
I see.
This is awkward.
I have 2 things to say. First, I thank you for supporting His Highness in my absence. But I must also admonish you for taking your own well-being too lightly. On several occasions, I have seen you protect others by putting yourself in harm's way. I am grateful for your efforts, but I feel you should place a higher value on your own life. His Highness relies on you, as do I.
I understand.
Then show that with your actions. We cannot afford to lose an invaluable asset like you. And... this greenhouse would be a more lonely place without you in it. It would not be fair to the flowers to leave me their only caretaker. Someday, I hope to show you a whole landscape of these flowers in full bloom.
You mean Duscur?
Yes. Once this conflict is over, and His Highness ascends the throne, I believe it can be done. You must live at least until then. Understood?
Same to you.
That's true enough. I had not thought much of my own life until now, except that I would gladly cast it aside for His Highness. That is still true, but now I desire to see the end of this war. Until I can show you the fields of Duscur in bloom, I will go on living.
Good, because we missed your ass, man. You were such a valuable asset in part 1, and we had to be without you for a few missions. Oh, who wants me now? Shamir.
It's been 10 years. Can I move on yet? Never mind. I know what you'd say.
Were you talking to someone?
In a sense. Someone who's long since passed. Another mercenary I fought alongside. They were killed 10 years ago when Dagda was in conflict with the Empire. It's all I can focus on lately.
Why do you think that is?
To be honest, I blame you. I'm just teasing. I know it's not your fault. You just remind me of him. You give off a similar air. It's uncanny. You even have the same inflection, which makes no sense because we only ever spoke Dagdan. I don't know what it is, but you feel the same to me. I guess you just remind me of the past.
I can't really help it.
That's fair. It's not your fault. It's my fault for getting caught up in memories. Still, you always remember your first love, right? That's enough of that. There are more relevant topics to discuss.
What will you do after the war?
Good question. The world is completely open to me. Your next move seems apparent. But Who knows where I'll end up? Though I may have done enough traveling for one lifetime. I like the idea of having a permanent home. And after all my time here, I've grown quite fond of Fodlan.
And Fodlan's become quite fond of you, I hope. Oh, I thought somebody else would want me at this time.
Let us finish this quickly.
This will be easy. That went rather well.
Oh, nice. They got along real well. Oh, come on. I have one more skill level ups. Come on, you're on your way. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Give me something. Anything. Oh. Well, it was worth a try. I guess I can have the combo between Dedue and Ash.
You're quite late getting back.
The scouting mission didn't go well. I was so busy I didn't even have time to eat.
I thought that might be the case. Gilbert was exhausted too. Glad you made it. I saved some food for you.
Oh, thanks. I'm starving. Your cooking's fantastic, as always. The spices were a nice touch. I can really taste the Duscur inspiration. You remembered that I wanted to try more Duscur cuisine, didn't you?
Yes. How is it?
Amazing? You're a much better chef than I am.
Your cooking is not bad at all.
Thanks. My father would be glad to hear it.
Is he the one who taught you?
Not exactly. I learned from watching him work the kitchen in his restaurant. And what about you? I think you said that you and your sister helped with the cooking at home.
Yes. I learned by watching my mother. Nothing remains of Duscur. The towns, the people, the culture. All of it was put to the torch. My mother and sister are gone. Yet that simple memory of them standing together in the kitchen is so clear, so real.
So in a way, you put those memories into this meal.
Yes. Through me, they are able to live on.
I like that way of thinking. The church may not like my feelings on this, but in Fodlan, when people die, they pass on to be with the goddess, right?
I suppose.
That seems so far away. I'd rather they stayed here. My parents, my brother, Lanato, maybe they can all live on through me, too.
As long as you think of them, they will.
Dedue. Your cooking is delicious. It really is.
Careful, or you will oversalt it.
That's all right. Thank you, Dedue.
Eat as much as you'd like.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, wouldn't know what they were eating. But, like, was Ash trying to salt that right in front of him? What the hell? You know what, I don't feel like doing battling or exploring. Why don't I actually try a seminar for once? Okay, about this seminar. Begin a seminar on group tactics and Gerald's mercenary fighting style. Oh, okay, so apparently based on the character, I can choose who's getting this. Okay, that's interesting. If Felix does it, almost everyone will attend. Let's see, I wouldn't mind having Mercedes teach. Because that can be beneficial to everyone involved. Sure, commence instruction. Hope everyone pays attention. Okay, you know what? That actually wasn't a bad idea.
There is still more to learn.
Oh, Byleth now has faith level 4.
I'm just not there yet.
Felix got faith level 1.
Really getting it.
Sylvain got faith level 1.
I'm a quick study.
Yuri learned wind.
I finally get
Baldus learned fire. Oh, and the motivation of attendees increased by 50. Oh, now what?
There's quite a bit of fog settling in. We won't be able to advance our troops very far in this.
We won't be able to move at all until the fog lifts. No matter which path we take, we'll have to be patient and wait it out. Gilbert? No? Gustav. I would like to take this opportunity to speak with you about something. It's about the tragedy of Duscur. There's something about it I just can't wrap my head around.
I'm listening.
I lost a son in Duscur that day. I exhausted every last resource I had to investigate what took place there. I was startled to find that there wasn't a single shred of evidence to suggest that Lady Patricia's carriage had been attacked.
Go on.
Apart from His Highness, whose injuries left him on the verge of death, everyone else present at the time was slaughtered. Of all the victims, only the corpse of Lady Patricia, His Majesty's second wife, was never found. Isn't that right?
Surely that means she was abducted. There was no evidence of an attack, suggesting they threatened her, but did not kill her.
But what reason would they have to take her? Would it not have been better to kill her?
Perhaps she had some value as a diplomatic pawn.
Nonsense. In the many years since that day, has Lady Patricia ever been used thus?
No, not as far as I know. Then perhaps she was used for some political gain within the Empire.
Now that her daughter is the Emperor, what reason would she have to keep hiding her existence?
It is possible she passed away after returning to the Empire.
Gustav, I know this is hard for you to hear, but just consider what it would mean if Lady Patricia was involved with that incident.
Silence, Rodrigue. I will not allow you to tarnish her memory like that.
I do not mean to imply that she arranged His Majesty's murder or anything of the like. But Gustav, I cannot shake the feeling that the tragedy was part of a much larger conspiracy. There is more to it than we know. That much is certain.
Rodrigue! Gilbert! Please hurry!
To kill like this is inhuman.
This is one of the knights we dispatched to the leader of the Alliance. Tell me everything you know.
Sir, a soldier on patrol came across this night a short while ago, in a rocky area not far from here. Someone from the Alliance must have disposed of the body there.
Is this how the Alliance chose to inform us that they have no intention of joining our cause?
Could Claude really have done this? No. Maybe it was the Empire.
Yes. I would not hesitate to believe them capable of this.
Whatever the truth is, the other knights we dispatched are in serious danger. It's best to assume that joining with the Alliance is out of the question now.
Even with Count Karen's support, this makes our situation grim.
I never expected the Alliance to help us. Anyone who stands in my way will be crushed beneath my feet.
It is time, dear brother.
Well, I have a feeling within the next chapter or two, we're going to find out more about this girl. Alright, so I think before I end the episode, I forgot to do this earlier because I had the chance. Let's get Yuri certified as a trickster. There we go, now we got all 4 Ashen Wolves at their appropriate class. This will definitely come in handy moving forward. Alright, let's save. We'll stop the video here, and in the next part, we'll be heading straight to the mission. The March to Gronder Field. See everyone, thanks for watching.